questions, and I wanted to answer those. In those days, most of the frail bridges between China and the world had been swept away. I thought they needed to be rebuilt. Here in the 21st century, two remain still to be built. One is the bridge between the China of history and the China of now. The other is between China today and a world that has become increasingly troubled by its expansive presence. This book is dedicated to working on that first bridge in the hope that by encountering China as it was, we might be in a better position to see China as it is. In the course of writing this book, I asked many friends for help and advice, so many, in fact, that I fear I will fail to name them all. So if you answered queries from me but do not see yourself in this thank you list, Robert Bickers, Jérôme Bourgon, Liam Brocky, Timothy Cheek, Cho Young-hun, Nicola Di Cosmo, Jun Fang, Monica Green, Beth Haddon, Robert Himes, Adam Izdebski, Diana Larry, Nicholas Standert, Neil Stenseth, Richard Unger, Paul Van Dyke, and Don Wyatt, please do not be offended. Much of this book was written while I was Agnes Gunn and Daniel Shapiro member at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton in 2017-2018. I am grateful to the IAS for that support. I want particularly to acknowledge the early modern gang there, who read versions of some of the chapters: Guillaume Calafat, Alison Games, Will Hanley, Marta Hansen, Wei-Jing Liu, Aaron Rowe, Jonathan Sachs, Sylvia Sebastiani, and Ying Zhang. We must all get together again soon. Subsequently, in Paris, I was given the opportunity to present 4 chapters in seminars at the École Normale Supérieure and the École des Hautes Études en Sciences Sociales in April 2019, for which I thank Charlotte Guichard and Antonella Romano. I wish also to acknowledge that some of the research for this book was supported by grants from the Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council of Canada. In the background of the whole venture stands my agent, Beverly Slopin. We have worked together for over a quarter of a century, and I can't imagine how I would have got through the long writing process had she not supported me with her characteristic blend of encouragement and realism, always reminding me for whom I should be writing. For her warm support through the Herculean task of producing this book, I am forever grateful to Penny Daniel at Profile. For his enthusiasm to publish the book on my side of the Atlantic, I am grateful to Jonathan Jao at HarperCollins. If the book reads well, the credit goes to my editor. George Shiposh worked with me on a near-daily basis through the summer of 2018 to make the text better than it was. He did the work of a poet, as I expected he would. For help with the writing and thinking and everything else, thank you, Faye. Introduction. 10,000 Countries. Vancouver, 2019. A few years ago, an enterprising graduate student at the University of British Columbia, UBC, where I work, was poking about in the geography section of the Asian Library. There, folded neatly inside a 20th century pasteboard slipcase, he found a Chinese wall map from the Ming dynasty, 1368 to 1644. When unfolded, the map was impressively large, 4 feet wide and 4.5 from top to bottom. We can't say that the map was lost. It had a call number on the spine and an incomplete entry in the library catalog, and it sat there in the open stacks for anyone to pick it up. It's just that no one had. In its day, it was an ordinary object. You could have bought it for the price of a wok or maybe 2 pounds of high-grade Philippine tobacco. Today, it would fetch a shocking price, which is why when the student showed it to the librarian, she removed it from the open stacks and locked it in the rare books room. The map has the classic look of a Ming dynasty production. It molds China into a rectangular shape on the premise that heaven may be round, but the earth is square. And it sequesters the country within the bounds of the Great Wall along its northern border. But what is it a map of?